Hey guys, Swagmaster69 here. I'm just going to be talking today, kind of figuring out, showing everyone the best way to make a good Final Fantasy 16 character. A lot of people seem to have some issues with being able to make a really good character just because it's so massive. And I figured this would be a good time to show everyone the best way to make a Final Fantasy 14 character. We're going to start with the female figure today, because that's the most important figure. I mean, you know that, I know that, we all kind of know that. So, we're going to go through that here today. So this is a Heir, otherwise known as a Heirman. They're pretty alright. I mean, they're just like, if I wanted a human girl, why wouldn't I look up a picture online instead of playing this video game? You know what I'm saying? This is one of them Elysians. She's kind of tall. She's got that that domination thing going on there, dominatrix. You know how that goes. You can kind of see it in her haircut too. You're like, man, she's gonna slide it into me. I'm not ready for that kind of thing. I'm not ready for that kind of commitment. So I'm gonna move along from that. We got the midgets. We got midgets in here. Everyone loves some midgets here and there. I prefer some midgets here. I like, you like kind of the small thing, but that's a bit too much. Unless I'm really making a commitment here. I don't know if I really want to commit to a midget yet. So we're gonna move along from that. This is the class. This is the race that matters. We got the cat people. We got cat people. Look at this. Look at this figure. Look at this. She's got a little cute tail. She's got these cute little ears. They probably tweak a little bit, like in your favorite Chinese cartoons. This is probably the way to go. So we're gonna go with this because this is the most kawaii choice. How's that sound? We're not even gonna. Those are tall people. That's a dragon. I don't give a shit about dragons because they're not cats. Because cats are kawaii. Also, don't forget you can change your environments here, so you can look at your future waifu in different lights. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna slip too much of a peek. Oof. Yes. We're gonna move on now. Alright, so this is some stuff that, kinda matters. It's like, what tone do you want? Is she more of like a sunny type of person? Like a sunny person? More of a sunny personality? Or is there more of like a Keeper of the Moon type thing going on? Look at that little dance. Oof, that's pretty nice too. I'm feeling someone kind of sunny. I want her to bring me up on, a sad day. So we're gonna go for one of those Seekers of the Suns. You know how it goes. You understand me. Okay. So now we have the actual important stuff. We got height, bust size, skin color. We got all this kind of tail shape and length. There's options here. Let's start with height. You don't want her to be too tall, because then she'll kind of be too imposing. You're looking for kind of a shorter figure. That's pretty. When I think of kawaii, I think that she's so tiny. I can get behind that. I can get behind that in more than one way, if you know what I'm saying right now. Alright, so that's the height. We got bust size, It kind of depends on what kind of a person you are. You don't really want too big. That was a really cute yawn. You don't really want too big of a bust. You gotta have it fit her figure. So we're just gonna go ahead and make it a pretty reasonable size on that. Not too large, not too small. Skin color. This is if you're not a racist, this has a lot of variation. If you're a racist, you'll probably just leave it at whatever you want. I think, personally, this is my favorite, so we're just gonna go with that. So we got a lot of different tail shapes. We got this one with a little puff on the end, little puff ball, you kind of playing with that while you're laying with her, that kind of thing. This one's got a bit more of a scruff to it. That feels a bit rougher than what I'm looking for. This one's got a little bit of a little dip in it, little cute little color dip in it. Which is pretty cool. I like that, but I don't know if I like it as much. So maybe that, because it kind of comes to a fine point, like a pen, like a nice, elegant pen. So I think I'm gonna go with that one. And then we have tail length. You don't want the tail to be too long, because then it's imposing on you when you're laying in bed. But I mean, it's all up to you. It's your decision in the end. Yeah, I don't want to go for too long a tail, so I'm probably going to stick it around 49. That's probably perfect. So we got a lot of different hairstyles, a lot of different hairstyles. We got the Claire hairstyle, we got some other crazy Animu hairstyles. That one's very... Maybe if the ears were different. She keeps doing this yawn thing. We're gonna cut that shit out. Go back to standing. I didn't ask for you to yawn this much. There's a lot of different things to choose from here. I'm a bit of a crazy guy, so I'm looking for more of a crazy hairstyle that fits my edgy personality. There's a lot to go through here. God damn it. So I think the craziest one is definitely this. She's got this fiery look, you know. She's ready for some fun. She's ready for some action. Again, you want the hair color to kind of fit her personality. I'm feeling like she'd be kind of like, I don't know, like this reddish color. So we're probably gonna go with like that, just like super edgy. Ooh, we could put some highlights in there so you can be a true edgelord. I'm really feeling these little dark ones here. It's nice, it's elegant, it's sleek. You can't really tell it's there, but you know in your heart you're edgy. And that's what I really like. That's what I really like from that. So we got different faces. As you can see, she's kind of got this like these little marks here. They're pretty alright. There's also these, just the slight ones on the side of the face, or none. But I mean, if you're picking a cat girl, you kind of want there to be some marks. I think this is the most kawaii choice in my professional opinion. We got the different kinds of jaws. Let's take a gander at these jaws real quick. So we got that one, that one, that one. Very, very minimalistic differences. I think the first one's the best because that's the most kawaii. Oh yeah. Now we got eye shapes. This is very important. I mean, look at those pupils. She a cat girl. She a cat. You know she's all about that cat shit. So the eye shape is very important. I'm feeling that one. It's the most like, she's got a look in her eyes, like a sensual thing going on. She's looking at you and you're looking at her and you're like, damn. Alright. Now we're looking at those irises. You want her eyes to just be like huge. You know how like in your Chinese cartoons, you just want them to be like massive, you know what I'm saying? Next is eye color. I mean, that's a pretty good eye color, but it's not like in your animes where like they have silver eyes and then it turns to gold eyes. You want to have something like crazy, you know what I'm saying? So we're probably gonna go with, say, this color. It's very, you know, it's very bright and vibrant and people can definitely tell. What does that mean? Whoa, I could be like the Black Butler. Oh, cool. Alright. Well, then we'll have one that's slightly different. That way people are like, whoa, she's got some sort of secret powers going on. Where's her potential gonna go? I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you. You're just gonna have to find out for yourself. I got all these different kinds of eyebrows. I think like these ones the best personally. They're nice, thin, refined, very fine. You see the word fine in refined. It's perfect. Next you got nose. Nose is very important. You don't want too large a nose on your waifu. That's just silly and absurd. There's no reason for that. I feel like I prefer the first one. So I'm going to stick with that. We've got some different mouth types up in here. Let's just take a quick gander. Oh, you know I'm all about these lips right here. They're nice. They got kind of a full thing, but they're not huge. I can really get behind that. We got different lip colors. We really want those to be pretty dark. That way, you can really tell that she's trying today. She's trying that when she sees you, which is really important. We got these different facial features now. I don't know what this is. 100% at all. Just giant, crazy, bushy eyebrows. I mean, if you're into that kind of thing, you can do that. We got some face scars, let you know that you've been through some shit. I want to make sure my girl people know that my girl's been through some shit. You know, she's got the crazy eye thing going on. She's had some facial scars. Like, she's cute, but she knows what's going on. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Alright. So then, tattoos. We got these little, like, swoops on the side of the face. I don't know if I'm feeling either of those. They kind of don't mesh as well as I'd like them to with her facial features. She's kind of like a pure girl, but she's crazy because she, like, you know, dyes her hair. She's really cool. She has lots of fingerless gloves. So then tattoo color doesn't matter. Then we got face paints. Do we want her to have any face paints? Personally, I don't think she needs any, like, face paints. She could always go for a little bit of makeup, though. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna give her just a little touch of it. You know how it goes. We don't want it to be too obvious, so it's just gonna be, like, a nice, light base of some dark makeup there to kind of be like, whoa, she's crazy. Now we're gonna test out these voices. Oh, that one's really angry. I'm not sure I'm into that. Ooh, she's struggling with something. She's struggling with something. Oh, that's cute. I'm gonna keep that one in mind. I like that one a lot too. I think we're just gonna go with that one. I'm feeling that one. In this moment, I feel it. I feel it in my heart. Alright, so this is the character creation. You know, there's a lot going on there, so I can understand people having some issues with it. We're gonna save my data appearance. We're just gonna go ahead and save that right there. Boom. Saved. Cool. Specify your character's date of birth. Let's go with this, because I said so. This is where we decide kind of like who she respects as, like, you know, a keeper and such. You know, it's kind of like a religional type deal. It's pretty cool. It's pretty alright. I can see her as kind of like, you know, the keeper of the... There's one about the sun. Where's the sun? Okay, this one right here, Keeper of the Sun and the Goddess of Inquiry, like, she's pretty, like, sunny, even in her, like, sub-race, like, she's kind of about the Seeker of the Sun and stuff like that, so this just fits her and her personality, her bright, bubbly personality. So we kind of want to go with something, like, in that kind of range. I think she'd be really good as, like, hands to hand, you know, she kind of, like, beats people up, kind of crazy like that. You know how it goes. She kind of like punches a little bit. She does some crazy flips and shit. I'm all about that kind of life. I think it's really interesting. She'd be pretty good at it, I'm sure. And then you decide which server to play in. So that concludes my tutorial on how to make a super kawaii character. It's pretty great. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can place someone real quick. Alright, last but not least, I knew I was forgetting something, forgive me. The name. It needs to be subtle, but important. This is a very important name. I'm just gonna go with the first thing that comes to mind. Just kind of like a name that speaks to me. So we're gonna go with Alyssa from Algebra. I think that really, like, I think that name really has a nice flow to it. Alyssa from Algebra, like, that's a very nice surname. People are wondering, like, what land did you come from? It's very mysterious. I just, like, when I see that name, I can feel the inspiration, you know? So we're gonna go ahead and roll with that. So again, this is just a quick tutorial on how to use the character creation for people who literally don't understand how to read, don't understand even the slightest bit of how scrolling or little bars work on the side. It's really not hard. Thanks.